Hey guys, Sean Lentz here from Appalachian DIY, and today we're going to be replacing this intermediate steering shaft on this 05 Dodge Dakota. The first thing we need to do is take off this tire, that way we can easily gain access to our steering shaft inside here. You can also take off the inner fender well if that's what you want to do. I opted to not do that. We're going to try and take it off, the steering shaft off, without removing this and work from the top. It may be a little bit easier to get this screw up in here, but we'll see if we can get it from the bottom. So under here you can see this is the top to our intermediate drive shaft, and then right down here is the bottom. This is going to be our first bolt right here, and we're going to take this one off first. The best way to gain access to that top bolt is to turn your steering wheel either way to rotate that steering shaft. That gives you access from either under the truck or up under the hood. Once you have your steering shaft rotated correctly, it's easy access right above your frame and in between your fender well to get at that bolt. Now that we have all the bolts loose, all you need to do is tap the shaft off, and if it's a little tight, go ahead and use a screwdriver to spread apart the clamp. When you guys are removing these steering shafts around to get them off, make sure that you don't move them too far because you can mess stuff up in the steering wheel. And also you can see here where the bolt goes through. There's a notch on the steering shaft coming through the firewall. That needs to line up with the bolt going through. So it was definitely a lot easier to do the lower part first and then be able to twist it and get it through underneath the fender well and above the frame to get the top bolt off. So make sure you do it in that order. It's a lot easier. Now all we need to do is place the new one back in. So that notch is right here on this side here, so we're going to match this up with that side. And it just slides right on. And make sure that's seated up into place and we can zip that right back on. On this lower connection you can see right here where this notch is, where the bolt passes through, make sure that lines up also. Alright guys, that's it. This was a really simple repair. This only took half an hour to get this thing off and back on. We had no problems with bolts hanging up or stripping out. So that definitely helped out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and head over to Appalachian DIY for more videos. Thanks again guys, and I hope to see you next time.